This evening, GPSU rejects division. Naps to build homes in Ishalton region. AFA receives flack for romantic advice. And internationally, fears increase over the spread of Ebola in the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
From Safe TV headquarters in South Rival Gardens, this is Safe TV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Today is Thursday, May the 17th, 2018, and this edition of Headline News is now being streamed live on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. The Central Housing and Planning Authority is in the process of building over 8,000 homes. Wendell Jeffrey has more in this report.
Today at the Regency Hotel, the Central Housing and Planning Authority, CHNPA, rolled out a very elaborate and detailed plan for addressing the housing needs in Region 4. This will be done through a private-public partnership with local and foreign construction businesses. CEO of the CHNPA, Leon Saul, explained some of the benefits to be derived from the public-private partnership concept.
Cost saving, risk sharing, technology and knowledge transfer, labor force expansion, among others.
The CEO noted that the current housing needs of the average Guyanese dictated this initiative.
Undoubtedly, there is an urgent need to address the issue of affordability and access to mortgage financing.
The head of the CHNPA said that in the near to mid-term, 8,000 homes will be built and delivered.
Once agreed conditions are met, over 8,000 housing units will be delivered throughout the country in the short to medium term.
Oscar Narain, who spearheaded the procurement activities, explained the process that resulted in the chosen companies. He also listed the names of the companies chosen.
The objective of this expression was to source and to conduct a market research for potential contractors, consortiums, and financiers. Subsequently, we would have had more than 20 proposals, and 7 of those proposals were successfully evaluated. We would have conducted the necessary due diligences, and here we are today with the 7 potential partners. These partners are in no random order: Namalco, Ramlet & Sons, Greenheart Tree Energy, Renovest, China Billion, Chico Energy, and FPM Investments.
Minister within the Housing Ministry, Valerie Adams-Yearwood, was on hand for the rollout.
I envisage that through this public-private partnership, high-quality standards will be obtained and maintained throughout the life cycle of this project. The structures that will be erected must, and I repeat, must be of high quality. I also envisage that this public-private partnership will see an increase in the use of local materials.
Channel 2 Headline News asked Saul about the yet unfinished infrastructural works at some of the other CHNPA housing schemes, particularly in the Providence area.
The area that you refer to, we would have transferred monies to Guyana Water Inc. So the agency Guyana Water Inc., I know that they're working to address that problem.
The CEO was asked when those works will be addressed, given the millions of dollars that have already been invested by the landowners there, to which the CEO replied,
I cannot tell you how soon it will be addressed. Of course, we are CHPA, not GWI.
For Channel 2 Headline News, Wendell Jeffrey.
Thanks, Wendell. The Guyana Public Service Union held a press conference to address a matter published in Starbuck News on Sunday. The executive body of the Guyana Public Service Union states there has been no breakaway from the organization.
That as far as we are aware, the Guyana Public Service Union is the only recognized certified union with a certificate from the Trade Union Recognition and Certification Board to represent the workers at the Guyana Geology and Mine Commission.
Earlier this year, the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission employee Gregory Gasper openly declared himself to be the president of a newly formed union called the Guyana Civil Service and General Workers Union. After a failed campaign to run for the presidency of the GPSU in 2017, he and some of his supporters reportedly broke off from the union. But the executive of the union claims that this is not so.
We have never been challenged by no other union. So we continue to be the recognized union. And we will represent the workers, all workers, at the Guyana Geology and Mine Commission.
Union dues for public sector employees are meant to be deducted from the salaries and credited to the GPSU, but they have not received dues from the salaries of all GGMC employees since August. Several members had approached the union concerning this. They learned that this was done on the instruction of Gasper, a move that the GPSU says is illegal.
Management, the board, as well as the ministry is in collusion with the workers in breaching the laws and the ILO conventions. The convention clearly states that management should not interfere with internal affairs of the union. But here it is that they're doing it. And, you know, it's a matter of concern.
Gasper's move was even more concerning to the union as they have not received any letter of resignation from him or any of his members.
Yes, he is. As I said, the Guyana Public Service Union is not in receipt of not a single resignation from no employee of the Guyana Geology and Mine Commission.
The GPSU intends to take legal action against the commission within the next 2 weeks regarding the matter. May 17th is the International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia. The High Commissioner of Canada held a reception in honor of the day. Esther Sobers has more.
The International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia is observed today on May 17th. The day aims to coordinate international events that raise awareness of LGBT rights and violations worldwide. In 2013, commemorations took place in almost 120 countries. And last evening, the High Commissioner of Canada, in partnership with the Society Against Sexual Orientation Discrimination, SASOD, held an event in recognition of the day. Lincoln Lewis, General Secretary of Guyana Trade Union Congress, spoke about the colonial laws against homosexuals in Guyana, which he deems as discriminatory.
These laws were instituted by the British colonial authority. Britain has since excised them from their statutes. Yet Guyana hold on and justify their existence. Over the years, I've observed voices raised in condemnation and highlighting their archaic nature. Your voice must not be still.
In attendance were representatives from the government and non-governmental organizations, members of the LGBT community, and others. They were serenaded by talented musicians. After which the High Commissioner of Canada to Guyana, Lillian Chatterjee, gave her remarks highlighting the LGBT rights in Canada.
Canadian federal law now explicitly prohibits any discrimination, hate propaganda, or hate crime against Canadians that is based on their gender identity or expression. Last year, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau issued an official apology in the House of Commons for Canada's role in the systemic oppression, criminalization, and violence against LGBTQ communities.
While discrimination against LGBT persons are still prevalent in Guyana, SASOD aims to highlight the issues that continue to affect the people in the LGBT community. Thus, a SASOD member spoke briefly about discrimination.
Being an openly gay man in Guyana and in the church along with my partner, being a part of SASAD, our duty and aim is to end discrimination because discrimination affects the LGBTQ community a lot in Guyana, and we believe in our hearts that something needs to be done, and we as faith-based Christians in Guyana and members of SASAD Guyana, we are taking a stand and we will continue to take a stand to fight these challenges that affects us in Guyana.
The International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia and Biphobia is celebrated under the theme Alliance for Solidarity. For Channel 2 Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. Don't go away. Coming up after the break, naps to build homes in Aishalton. But first, here's today's foreign currency exchange rates. For the latest in news from Guyana, the region, and beyond, visit our website, headlinenewsguyana.com.
It's always fresh, tasty, enticing, and the best in town, served hot from our experienced chefs. Come and enjoy our daily meals with a wide and delicious menu to choose from, also a wide variety of pastries and dessert. We can also host your luncheons, cocktails, parties, and formal gathering. For reservation, call 225-1730, 225-0038, and delivery 225-0195 or 225-0159. The new thriving Chinese restaurant, 32 Main Street, Georgetown.
For all your floor covering needs, Kissoons has you covered. From wall-to-wall carpets, runners, rugs in all sizes and designs, mats for all entranceways, vinyl and rubber tiles too. And with our vast stock and knowledge, you're guaranteed to find your floor covering solution with us. We provide free estimates, and did I mention we install too? Like I said, we've got you covered. Kissoons Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Mom, what are you doing with GPL on your list?
Child, you forgot I have to pay GPL?
You got time with GPL?
I have to keep these lights on. The customers who think in that manner and refuse to honor their obligation to GPL are obviously not playing their part in ensuring quality service delivery. So, I will continue to pay my GPL bill on time, every time.
I recognize the value of your point, Mom. You were right.
Welcome back. An American Adventist volunteer group is in Guyana. The organization seeks to build homes for persons in Aishalton. The USA-based National Association for the Prevention of Starvation, or NAPS, is again in Guyana. They are heading to Aishalton to construct another one of their world-renowned wellness centers. NAPS is a mission team made up predominantly of former and current Oakwood University students. They travel the world offering services and relief in the areas of nutrition, health, spirituality, as well as meeting other pressing needs. Channel 2 Headline News was at the Chedijagan International Airport when the team arrived on Tuesday evening and spoke with the team leader, Dr. Darla Price.
We're going to be building a lifestyle center where people will be able to come from near and far and receive treatment and care if they have anything with high blood pressure, even diabetes, blood sugar. If they have any problems with that, they can finally come to a place where they can get true help. So that is one of the things that we will be doing.
The team will visit several communities in the interior as they seek to offer needed assistance, build relationships, and assess the need for future projects.
I know we plan to visit many different locations, so I'm looking forward. I'll tell you after the trip where all we went.
As former members of the NAPS group, our reporter Wendell Jeffrey and his wife Celia hosted the team at their home and served them a taste of Guyanese delicacies, roti and curry, cook-up rice, and fried bangamiri. Dr. Anthony Paul is the founder of the association.
We've been in operation now for 40 years. This is our 40th anniversary. And we are a global youth organization that go around the world teaching about health, education, and good social and psychological communication.
Dr. Paul says that NAPS has been to Guyana before and has constructed other facilities, mostly in rural areas.
We have been in Guyana since 1999, mainly in the interior, across the Rupununi. We have been building churches there, and now we are here in Guyana this year by the invitation and assistance of Mr. Wendell Jeffrey and some folks up there across the river to build a wellness center. There's a need for proper education and health. We as NAPS, we are a frontier organization. We go where there's a greater need, and since it's a youth organization, they're able to go further into the deep to execute their projects.
Dr. Paul explained that the association sometimes accepts requests to provide services to communities and tells how they can be contacted.
We have a rep here. His name is Wendell Jeffrey. I think you probably know him. He has done such a great work in the States with us. He's also here in Guyana. And he'll be, I think, our point person that you can contact.
Pastor Wendell Jeffrey's number is 647-9007. The Guyana Police Force has released its crime statistics for April 2018. In comparison to April 2017, there was a 26% decrease in murder, a 26% increase in strong-arm robberies, a 13% increase in robbery under arms, a 32% decrease in robbery under arms, a 9% decrease in robbery with violence, a 39% decrease in robbery with aggravation, a 32% decrease in larceny, and a 7% decrease in break and enter and larceny. 47 illegal firearms have been taken off the streets so far for this year compared to 46 for the corresponding period last year. On Tuesday, Food for the Poor opened a new community in Region 5 Guyana. Here's more. Many persons know of the work of Food for the Poor Guyana, but contrary to their name, they are not only involved in feeding persons. On Tuesday, Food for the Poor Guyana opened the Solus Christus community in Region 5, Mahaika Berbice. Solus Christus, which is Latin for in Christ alone, was built in the neighborhood of Union Trafalgar. The CHNPA applauded the move.
I would like to congratulate Food for the Poor Guyana and the U.S., I can say, and all the local staff, the beneficiaries who are here. Today, I think it's a very important day for you.
CEO of Food for the Poor Guyana, Kent Vincent, explains that this is just one of the many housing projects the charity has constructed in Guyana.
We've been up the Linden Highway. We've been over the Esquivel
who made the project possible. Thus far, 43 of the 50 homes have been completed. The remaining 7 are expected to be completed within the next 2 weeks. Coming up after the break, AFA receives flack for romantic advice, and fears increase over the spread of Ebola in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Need a ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook, Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go.
The Ministry of Public Health presents Health Expo 2018 under the theme Reaching for a Better Life with Good Health. Starting Wednesday, May 30th to Saturday, June 2nd at the Sophia Exhibition Center. Catch the big opening night ceremony on Wednesday 30th from 17 hours and gates open from 15 hours to 22 hours daily except on Friday, June 1st at 10 a.m. for school children. Enjoy free medical and dental checkups, blood pressure and diabetes testing, nutrition counseling, and many more. Admission is absolutely free and the entire family is invited. Don't miss out.
Welcome back. Here's Bibi Bacchus with our regional and international headlines of the day.
The Argentine Football Association has been heavily criticized for a chapter in its manual for journalists covering the World Cup in Russia. The chapter in question is titled How to Stand a Chance with a Russian Girl. It recommends that one looks clean, smell nice, and dress well in order to impress Russian girls. It also urged journalists to treat women as someone of worth. The advice caused an outcry on social media, and the AFA has since removed it. The AFA apologized and said that the chapter was included by mistake. Inmates held at El Helicoide, the headquarters of Venezuela's Secret Service, say they took over part of its cell block. They say they did so after a political prisoner, Gregory Sanabria, was beaten allegedly by a non-political prisoner. More than 300 political prisoners are being held in Venezuela, according to pressure group Foro Penal. Joshua Holt, a U.S. citizen held at the jail for 2 years pending trial, pleaded for help in a video message sent as the uprising was apparently going on.
I'm calling on the people of America. I need your help to get me out of this place. I've been begging my government for 2 years. They say they're doing things, but I'm still here. And now my life is threatened. How long do I have to suffer here? How long do my kids have to go asking for their mommy and daddy? How long do I have to suffer?
The prison houses hundreds of political and ordinary prisoners. Thus far, there is no word from the Venezuelan officials regarding the incident. And in international news, the maximum stake on electronic betting machines will be reduced to £2 under the new rules unveiled by the British government. Currently, people can bet up to £100 every 20 seconds on electronic casino games such as roulette. UK Cultural Secretary Matt Hancock called the machines a very serious social blight that needs to be tackled. But bookmakers have warned the cut could lead to thousands of outlets closing. The machines generate £1.8 billion in revenue a year for the betting industry, according to the Gambling Commission, and taxes of $400 million for the government. And finally, Health Minister of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Ole Lunga Kalenga, confirmed a case of Ebola in Mbandaka, a city of 1 million people about 130 km from the area where the first cases were confirmed earlier this month. The city is a major transportation hub with routes to the capital, Kinshasa. 42 people have now been infected and 23 people are known to have died. The government is increasingly concerned that the disease has spread from the countryside into the city, as it will now become increasingly harder to control. Reporting for Channel 2 Headline News, Bibi Bacchus.
Thanks, Bibi. Now for your 7-day weather forecast and bridge retraction schedule. And that's Channel 2 Headline News for this Thursday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find Channel 2 Headline News on Facebook, YouTube, and our website, headlinenewsguyana.com. You can also tune in tomorrow morning at 6:30 for a rebroadcast, and Friday evening at 6 o'clock for more news. For now, I'm George Gonzalez, signing out for this newscast, saying thank you for welcoming us into your homes, and do have a blessed evening.
The Ministry of Public Health presents Health Expo 2018 under the theme Reaching for a Better Life with Good Health. Starting Wednesday, May 30th to Saturday, June 2nd at the Sophia Exhibition Center. Catch the big opening night ceremony on Wednesday 30th from 17 hours and gates open from 15 hours to 22 hours daily except on Friday, June 1st at 10 a.m. for school children. Enjoy free medical and dental checkups, blood pressure and diabetes testing, nutrition counseling, and many more. Admission is absolutely free and the entire family is invited. Don't miss out.